we're back at the greenhouse and I'm getting ready to take measurements of our plants that have been growing for the last 2 months about. So we have here sunflowers, radishes, beans, and then more sunflowers, the second round that I planted. And I'm gonna be measuring the height of the plant, the number of leaves, the stem width, and taking it down on my trusty clipboard. I have my clipboard, pencil. To measure the stem width, I have this tool called a caliper, where you move it. Oh, it's stuck. You move it and then you measure small things, and then you can see how many millimeters it is. And then I have a nice little clicker to count the number of leaves real fast, and measuring tape to measure height. Before I start measuring, I just want to visually show you how it looks, because I know it can be a little bit mind-boggling just to be looking at the numbers on a spreadsheet and not have a visual of like what the plant actually looks like. So here is low density of radishes. You can see that they're pretty big at the bottom. They look like kind of ones that you might want to eat. Nice and chubby. Oh no, leaf fell off. And this one is the medium density with 5 radishes per pot. Some of them are pretty big, some of them are smaller. This one's pretty small. You can see that some of them were affected by competition. These ones actually did well, they're pretty big. These ones are smaller. And this is one where there's 10 plants per pot, and they're a lot smaller, and they're not thick at the bottom like the other radishes. I'm going to start counting and measuring. With plant height for radishes, I'm going to start at the base of the root and measure to the top of the tallest leaf. Centimeters. Here's an example of the differences in the sunflower plants of the different density treatments. This one with 2 plants per pot. It's really tall. And this guy has 5 plants per pot. A bit smaller. Not sure if the number of leaves will be different, but it's definitely plant here. I actually never got ones with 10 plants per pot this time around. I think part of it was I was only allowed to be on campus a couple of days a week, so maybe I didn't water the seeds enough for germination. In the past, we've had multiple classes of Bio 131, or multiple sections, and they all do their set of replicates. We've had like hundreds of plants, and so even if some didn't germinate, it wasn't a big deal because we had a lot overall. So that's why we're going to be using data from past semesters, because I didn't have a full set of data turn out, and sometimes that's just how it goes. With living things, you can't control, you try to control the factors you can, but ultimately plants are going to do what they do. So I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm going to measure them. Measuring the height of the sunflower. got the measuring tape instead of a yardstick because some of these can be really long to measure. If you notice, these are starting to get mature. There's little tiny bean pods right here. So cute. Oh, that's not in focus. I'll take pictures. Little bean pods and little flowers. So, you know, the pod grows out of the flower. So, yep. So they have like a main stem and then a lot of side branches. It's different than the sunflower, which just has like one main stem and opposite leaves going up. Team.